Happy Sturtoween. Happy Sturtoween. We're in Thailand tonight. We are in Thailand tonight.
Hmm.
We're talking
Hong Kong,
about
Thailand, and Nepal, to be
yes,
exact.
all of that.
Mhm.
The Boxer's Omen. I just want to start off by saying this. I did have a good time with this movie, but Trevor, this was a weird ass
Was
movie.
it a
Well, I
fucking
told you it
weird-
was going to leave an impression.
It left one. It left one. I was just like,
I'm like, did this bitch just give birth to snakes? Did they just fall out of her crotch? Did she spread her legs and shit just fell out?
did the dude just throw up a fucking eel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I was like, that was
Yeah.
all you was thinking?
The guy who hawks out green and starts melting.
Did they actually put a mummified corpse in a very,
Into a
very
fucking
large crocodile?
Yes.
This is the thing you need to understand about the Boxer's Omen is, yes, there is a story, and that story can be told to you in
Shit.
like a paragraph or two. But honestly, it's just an intense visual experience of bizarre.
It's
And you
definitely
have to
that.
just look at it that way. Don't try linearity or anything. The Boxer's Omen is a visual event.
In the
And-
beginning, I thought I was
yeah.
watching Bloodsport.
Yeah.
What's that?
I thought I was watching Bloodsport in the beginning. I was like, where's the horror part? This is a martial art. This is a kickboxer movie?
Mhm.
It
I
went
was
from
like, the
that.
fuck? But it just had nothing to do with kickboxing.
I was that's one of my gripes about this movie is it never returned to like what happened to he had 3 months to fight this guy to avenge his brother. Like
Oh, he beat him.
He did. He beat him.
yeah, but it was like so fast. It wasn't anything like
Yeah, I know. They waited to the end. They go,
wasn't-
oh, yeah.
it seemed like it was gonna be like part of the point of the movie. You know what I mean?
I thought they were going to blend. I thought that one dude, I keep forgetting his name. He's in a lot of martial art movies.
Bolo.
Molo.
Molo. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like a demon's going to possess him. He's going to get stronger or something.
Mm.
But it had nothing. The kickboxing part had nothing to do with the supernatural part.
No, none of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a very loose story hung
Wow.
around a lot of actually researched Buddhism and over the top special effects that were made to try to outdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fakest looking fucking bats and rats.
That shit was
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
But
But
there's
it's
just
so much
something.
they show you like it's so you don't expect. He grabs the mouse out and he just fucking starts biting it and spitting the blood.
He goes
I'm
all
like,
Ozzy
what
Osbourne.
the hell is going on? I'm like, holy shit.
What
But,
about
like,
when they were eating
everything out of that though is the crocodile. They put a body inside and sold it back up and shit. After
What about the
alligator
what
got
the fuck was
pregnant,
it?
they show the alligator fucking another alligator.
Yeah, on
Yep.
top of it.
That is there's definitely some stock footage in this, but
This was a weird one. But I did have fun with it. I was
Okay.
like, what the fuck? I was more entertained. Like, what are they going to do next? Where is this going?
I was just waiting for it to get back to the like more action
The-
kicking ass and like the
Okay.
martial arts aspect of it. That was my only real gripe about this. Other than that,
Mhm.
like I was entertained. I was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on every like 10, 15 minutes? But
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
for
not mad at
anybody who's wondering, let's talk about the loose story that is
You mean multiple
Boxer's
stories?
Omen. Yeah. Okay. So you have a boxer. Hey, Johnny.
what up,
How you
John?
doing?
What's
What
good,
up,
Johnny?
though? What
So
up?
Oh, we just got
you
done.
have a boxer
Stupid.
going up against Bolo.
Mm-hmm.
Bolo almost kills that boxer to the point that they are going to be paralyzed. His brother, who is a gangster, Chang Hun, on the bed at the hospital, the brothers make a pact that that asshole from Thailand, Bolo, or Bomo in the film, you're going to kick his ass.
Mhm.
So loosely, the story is a quest that he is pulled on. You see the big V that like he follows. So he follows this quest that is actually his into the world of Nepal and Tibetan monks, and he kind of reluctantly is talked into being a physical entity for the human Buddha to fight this particular witch doctor.
Yeah.
With that comes, you will be able to kick Bolo's ass. So after all this stuff that we've seen, and there's so much, I'm not even going to get into it. Story wise, well, yeah, I think he ends up like screwing the night before the fight, which he's told
Yeah.
not to do. So
Marching
this
out.
guy is an idiot. Let's put it that way. He is almost literally chopped meat under Bolo in this, fight for revenge. But that also is juxtaposed, which the witch doctor and the entity of the demon coming alive again and taking over the living Buddha. And with that comes his inabilities, why he's got maggots coming out of his eyes and stuff. He's like part of that living Buddha. And he just by chance knocks Bolo out and everything is great there, but he knows exactly what's going on and he runs back to the Buddhist monks and has to do one more battle with evil. And that is all this movie story-wise in a nutshell. What's amazing about this movie is it's a sensory overload of the bizarre. Like, this film will make a Lucio Fulci lover laugh, but in the same, like, as a gore hound I am, there are still scenes in this film, like the cracking open of the skull and the brain,
The
and
brain mixing it.
the
Which-
durian thing in which they spit each other back and forth and they feed it.
That
It makes
right
me
there.
feel to this
That
day
right
as a
there.
gorehound.
That right there, I'm watching that part right there, and then the part where the dude peeled like the banana, threw the banana, chewed up the peel, then spit it out in the plate. And the other dude, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Blasting it around. Yeah, that's fucking.
The wild, wonderful world of East Asian folklore and mythology.
But they make it
So
so
all this stuff
still.
has a certain element of research done by the director. So this is not just a let's just throw everything at the kitchen sink. He did very much want to portray Buddhism as closely as he could within the confines of this crazy ass story. And, there's a respect also to traditional forms of witch doctory and such that was also researched. So this lunacy has some basis, and that's what makes a movie like this even more exciting, because it's a mashup of over the top, but there are references to folklore and mythology for that region. And that's one of the things that's so awesome about this movie is, like I said, this will make a Lucio Fulci fan laugh and puke. And that's a pretty tall thing. So
Yeah, I can say I was definitely laughing a lot in this movie, but there was a lot of like, this was a lot of, this is some weird ass shit going on.
it was
What the
made
fuck?
with a bit of humor.
But
yeah.
it's like, it was one of those ones that was like so strange that you weren't mad at. You were just more like, it's like, I got to keep watching. I got to keep peeking. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like if you're walking down the street and you kind of see something weird going on, you're like, I know I shouldn't walk down here. Not because something's going to happen, but because I'm going to see some weird shit that may change my life. But I feel like I should take this stroll. Matter of fact, let me call the guys, and I'll be calling you guys. That's what this movie was. And as weird, as much as I say all that, I wasn't bored by it. I wasn't annoyed by it. I'm just sitting here just watching it like, what the fuck? Like here's the funny part. So I was about an hour, maybe no, actually probably about an hour. I think about an hour into it, more or less. My wife came up and watched most of the. I mean, she watched everything but like the last 10 minutes of the movie, I believe, from that point. And again, she's like, there were some parts she was like, "What the fuck is going on? What is this?" And here's the funny thing: you're gonna get kicked out of this though, Trevor. She was like, before she could even ask me, I was like, "Yeah, this is one of Trevor's picks." She's like, "I freaking knew it." She's like, "I was about to ask that too," and she's like, "Had I known this was one of Trevor's picks when you told me that you were watching some weird movie, I would have said, wait for me to watch it." But
Oh shit.
yeah, she was. It was just one of those. But while I'm here, really quick, let's do our early ratings, and we'll get
Okay.
Mix when he comes, and then we'll get right back into it. But Chad, you need to check this movie out. Oh, you've seen it before.
Oh, it's great.
Rewatch it, Chad. Rewatch it. I wish you were free to be on here with us, Chad, but watch it again.
Oh, he
And we
went
will see you
on,
too.
he went on a Shaw Brothers kick. So he watched everything he could to get his hands on.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, hopefully I can talk later about Shaw horror because it's pretty impressive.
But
Oh,
I guess I'll kick this one off. I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
damn, higher than I thought you were gonna get.
What about you, James?
I'm at a 6. I enjoyed it, but there is like a lot of like loose storyline, like Trevor said. I was like, is this fucking blood sport? They're even doing the blind Van Damme shit where he's fighting Bolo and fucking Bolo's beating the shit out of him, but when he can't see. And
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny, but then the supernatural part, totally different. Like we're saying, has nothing to do with the kickboxing shit, really. It was bizarre shit. This witch doctor is doing crazy shit. So yeah, I'm going to say a 6. I had fun with it. That's a good score for me for this one.
Trevor?
As a movie, I'm going to give this an 8.5 as a film. And I say that because I have to also give a second rating, which is personal, which I would say is about a 10. Because this is one of those key movies I know for me and a lot of other people that I've met was like this doorway to the truly bizarre in cinema. So I think I even said something. It is my second favorite Shaw Brothers film. 36 Chambers is, changed my damn life. But this is my second favorite of a company that, is known so much for other things. Because no other movie really exists like Boxer'S Omen.
No. I've never seen anything like this before.
No.
And I'm glad I did it I'm glad I did not because it makes it so much more unique. Like, I would hate to see a bunch of this movie. Like, I would hate to see people trying to redo this because they would fuck it up.
There's all reason they haven't tried to redo it.
Shaw holds on to its licensing pretty well. So, no, they if they ever want to do anything with their stuff, they're going to do it. So, well, the company that owns it, which is Celestial. So,
What's up?
hey, Meg.
We just ended.
Good,
I'm
Nick.
so sorry that I'm late.
Punishment movie.
I just finished the movie. I had to watch the last 5 minutes. What happens in it?
Who cares?
The name of the movie is the name of the movie. Last 5 minutes.
I like this movie.
It's great.
Yes, it was-
Oh,
It was
okay. I
a
thought
good
you were talking
time.
about something else. Okay, all right.
I still don't know what happens in it, but I like it.
Johnny
It's
off.
amazing.
But
Yeah, you did throw me off.
Gamer, what's your rating for this one?
I mean, it was all right. I got through it. Like I said, I wish they would have got back to the fighting and got some of that element in there somehow with that supernatural. And like the fight would have been more of a fight at the end. I'll give it a 5.
Johnny?
Vagina slugs didn't do it for you?
No.
Okay. So
Nice.
I have 2 ratings like Trevor. My experience is a very unique experience where the version I watched and the version that you share, cuz didn't have any subtitles.
You had to
Well,
turn
You had to turn them on. Yes, it did.
You had to turn
them
the
on.
I didn't
Okay.
even have to. I
Well,
clicked it and it was
see,
wrong,
in the title of the video, it says English sub. So, I expect it's already there. So,
Listen, never expect.
I didn't know the plot until Trevor explained it to us
Entitled
about 5
bastard.
I
minutes
missed
ago.
that. What happened?
Because visually, because actually this time I watched it with like a random commentary track while doing stuff, and occasionally I'd be watching it. I just feel like
Yeah,
I can't look away.
Yeah, so
You
I
know?
didn't know the plot until Trevor explained it about 5 minutes
All
ago.
right.
But I will
Trevor
say
explained
though,
it. I missed it. You
but-
need to explain it to me, Johnny. Go.
I'm not explaining to you. I ain't explaining to you right now. I gotta finish my thing. So it was a unique experience. So I couldn't really follow it. So I created my own little dialogue and my own little story. And I called in my version of Brother Omen is called Mr. Pretty Tony and the Living Buddha. and in my dub of the film, this movie's a perfect 10. It's a perfect 10 with my dubbing. And I'm glad you mentioned the licensing. 'Cause I was going to ask you if the Shaw Brothers would allow me to take it and dub it and create Mr. Pretty Tony and the Living Buddha.
Living Buddha.
The first 10 minutes is wild, if you ask me. This is a wild first 10 minutes.
It's a
And
wild
honestly,
hour and 43 minutes.
and honestly,
Every second.
honestly, the movie's more enjoyable for me if you look at it as the main character died in the first 10 minutes after getting jumped and drowned. Because I'm like all the reactions after this is not human reactions. He's dead. This is his journey in hell. But this was like, I'm glad you picked this, Trevor. Even
Oh,
though
good.
I didn't follow because I guess I didn't hit the subtitle button, it was still very enjoyable. And my
little white
version was
CC
much
button.
better. So I would say it's a 10 for me. But I guess it's a 5 if you're just sitting there and you don't know what's going on. But it's a 10 for me. I made it a very enjoyable experience. I had a couple of drinks in me. It was great.
He said, "I
As
made
I
it a
said, this
very
is a Shaw
enjoyable
brother
experience."
best taken and
Oh yeah,
David.
yeah. So yeah, Mr. Pretty Tony and the Living Buddha.
Mr.
Check it out.
Tony and the Living Buddha.
I love it.
You might
'Cause
just have
he
to do
was-
like your own weird story, your own way. Just write something down with that.
Exactly.
Use that title.
Exactly.
I'm smelling
Black Cast,
a
I'm
potential
assuming.
redub.
That's what I'm saying. We need to redub this. I could do the.
I mean, as far as Shaw Brothers licensing goes,
Yeah.
the horror stuff
hmm
has actually kind of veered in public domain. Like you look
Yeah.
this film up, it's all over YouTube
Yeah.
now. And there's reasoning for that. But no, it's this movie. You picked it beautifully. I mean, you could put whatever story you want to this.
Yeah.
It's just like it's total visual candy. And you get to feel like, no, they can't do something more stupid
Yeah.
or amazing than this, and then this happens.
Because I had a real good time, especially like towards the beginning of the movie when he puked out that weird little eel snake thing in his mouth.
He got almost that whole thing down
Oh
his
my God.
throat, I think.
Yeah,
I
that shit was amazing.
Then you had spiders using straws. That's what
Spiders,
it
yep.
looked like.
yes,
It looked like
sucking
you're
up
sucking up the
snake
liquid.
venom.
But yeah, to me it was just wild from go. Especially like
Yeah.
I don't know if he became a bat or not, but I'm like someone became a bat at some point, then they got the skin melted off, and then his skeleton was walking around. It was great. It was
No,
great.
he ate the bat. Then he got mad at him for eating the bat, and then he summoned the bat back to revive him.
Yeah,
It turned
yeah,
into an old woman bat.
yeah. Oh my God. This movie's so wild. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, it
You got
just
4 different versions of that same scene right now because I saw something completely different in that scene. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I thought he became a bat. Like he got
Nobody
all
had
like
the-
green
Oh,
and
no,
shit.
it's the visual film that just keeps on giving every time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
what did
All
you
right,
rate this one, Mick?
Listen. I'm just want to say everybody who loves practical effects needs to watch this movie. It
Agreed.
rivals a lot in practical effects. They don't all look perfect, but in the 80s, what they did, this was some truly astonishing
Yes, it was.
effects. And I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody should see this movie.
No.
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 I think this
No.
is a niche taste. I think less of you, Trevor. I just want you to know.
Oh, we haven't even
Around the vagina slugs, I was like, Trevor, I don't know.
And he moved up on my list.
I'm
This-
kidding.
this-
with it.
this is some good
This
people.
is a
This is
cult classic in my opinion. So
It
like,
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 4, where that sits in the cult for me. I'm giving it a 5 because I love the psychedelic nature of the visuals in this movie. Could I guess what this movie's about? Can you tell me if I'm right? His brother, of course, is basically kickboxer in the first act. His brother is paralyzed in a kickboxing fight in Thailand. He's a criminal. After he gets messed up, he finds out, they come after him. He finds his brother. He finds out about his brother, goes to Thailand, trains to be a Buddhist monk because, and then has to go through hell to fight evil demons to become a Buddhist monk, which I didn't see that in the 36th chamber, but whatever. And then this must be the 37th. So he goes through, does it, makes it, comes home, bangs his girlfriend, which he wasn't supposed to do. Fights the fight, wins by the skin of his teeth. Let's be real. He barely won that.
Mm-hmm.
Then had to figure out what was going on with him and found out because he had sex, another demon was attached to him and he had to fight his way out of it to clean himself. Is that it?
Almost perfectly.
Almost.
Yeah, except for the very, very end. And the very,
Well,
very
his
end,
vagina girlfriend put her vagina slugs on his vagina chest. And that's how that ended.
Yeah.
And then he got the special token.
Mm-hmm. But he becomes kind of the living form of what he has to fight through is the living Buddha almost. So, there's this weird like super monk quality to it. But yeah, that's as close in a nutshell. And
Okay,
honestly,
good. I'm glad I understood it.
Yeah, I mean it usually when somebody says the story is so amazingly minimal, it's usually a bad thing. I mean, there are movies like, the Mystery Hoople where it's impossible to figure out if it's a mystery. But this is a very special, unique experience. And I'm happy you guys got a chance to experience it.
Plus, there's a lot.
Again, for me, the movie makes a lot of sense to me if you go into it thinking, oh, he died. That first assault when he got beat up by all those people, he ain't making home that night. We're just watching him in the afterlife.
Watching him in the afterlife.
Because the second I saw that floating monk, I'm like, oh yeah, he dead. This motherfucker died.
Oh, yeah,
This ain't normal.
Dude.
Until he's like, follow me. And he was like, no.
This was too much of a movie. Literally, like everything in this movie was too much in a good way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I knew I was going to be late to this and I was like, I don't want to do that sturdy show, but fuck it. With this movie, I need to talk about it. I need to understand it because let me tell you, again, practical effects are king for me in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the fight between the demon. Oh my God. That first fight with the alligator head, the crocodile heads chomping down. The bats. I love the lettering going into him while he's in the pot.
Yep.
His head ripping off, very much like the Thing, and flying over to him, and then wrapping him up in the tendrils. It was
the bladder work.
It was so astonishing in a lot of ways, but also really weird.
Now, Trevor, correct me if I'm wrong. Has there been any more like films like this in the genre in the martial? I'm gonna say martial arts genre. This is a martial arts horror film. Has there been any more?
Does anything reach Boxer's Omen's lunacy? Oh, I don't think so. There are a lot of really wild films, which I can touch upon later on because there are some ones connected to this film that are important. But this Boxer's Omen, actually based on one scene at the beginning, is actually a sequel to a director's other horror film, Bewitched. Now, Mick, one of the things about the special effects is Kwai Che Hong, who was the director of this film, also is credited with special effects. Now, how in depth, I don't know, but that is the credit. This is a director. To give you an idea of the background, like how does Boxer's Omen happen? So back in about 1970, he started directing for Shaw Brothers. In that time, he made prestige films that were in genre, like Tea House, but he also started making crazy horror films like Killer Snakes. And then with Bewitched, he ended up kind of developing reluctantly a flavor because he was an amazing director that the Boxer's Omen is like the crowning jewel of what eventually became Shaw horror. Now, we all know the stories about being raised on Shaw Brothers and how, you know, everybody, has some story. Well, Shaw Brothers films that were wushu films or, you know, really high audience response got out to small theaters across the United States. These films were actually shot not necessarily for if it was regional. This film, 1983, would have been a Category 3 film for Hong Kong in 1988. So this in Hong Kong, these are probably being shown at very, very small theaters, and at the time, home video is just booming. The only other places you might see the Shaw horror stuff would have been in Chinatowns in very large cities. So that's why you don't associate Shaw Brothers with horror. And there is quite a catalog of really over the top cinema that is Mondo Macabro. There is a flavor to it like none other. So, but yeah, it's even though this movie's crazy, there's a lot of technical like greatness behind it too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you give it, Mick?
I ended up with a 5.
5.
Good movie. I liked it, but I think it's more a cult classic than.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I mean, this was directed by the same guy who, if anybody's a Shaw Brothers fan, seen Killer Constable, who's only wushu film.
Okay.
But that is a classic in Shaw Brothers. So the director is very, very, he has his own very distinct voice in Shaw Brothers and is very talented. So this lunacy could only be put together by a genius, in my opinion.
It's so fucking crazy.
It really, really was. Like, I'm just.
Things were so like the fuck. Stabbing a bat, hammering it. What is that? What is that? The Buddha hammer? What the fuck was he hitting?
Bat Hammer.
Hammer.
The bat hammer?
Squish.
I don't know what it is. It looked like a mallet.
The fucking just started hammering the fucking into the
No,
bat.
Nor.
Then he comes out, the bat gets resurrected as the skeleton trying to sneak out. And he's like, "You're not going nowhere."
See, I just love everybody else's experience with this.
It's fucking wild, man.
Maybe if I didn't create my own dub, I'll feel like everybody else.
There are times it plays like a perverse version of the Muppets, let's be honest. But that's part of its amazing, surreal, absurdist that definitely is something that I believe that Y.J. Hong wanted. And that was both excessive reality, which you have with all the creepy crawlies and shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Beside almost, if not completely laughable special effects. I do think that's what makes this movie so much, I hate to say better, but so over the top in comparison to a lot of other Hong Kong horror at the time. You'd have all the yucky, gooey stuff and everything, but you wouldn't have like the walking bat that like just doesn't even look like a marionette. Bats coming out of people. Yeah, that's very special to this film. That it's yeah. There's no other film like it, and that's why I like to show it to people.
And I like the
Caterpillars.
I like the grain of this film too. It really reminded me of like I know I mentioned it last night because it's one of my favorite foreign horror films. It reminded me of Lamberto Bava's Damani. Some scenes with just the graining of it, and
Very nice.
I just love that feeling of it. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually love the lighting in this movie too. I really do.
We're gonna
I really
have
love
to have
the
a
lighting.
Bava
I'm
conversation
like, I have no clue what you're
sometime
talking
because I
about.
have some intense feelings about Lamberto Bava.
Oh, hey man, I only like those two movies of his. So
Okay.
This was definitely one of those movies when I was watching it. I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna have to. I can't wait to talk to Trevor about this shit because
Mm.
this for one, the craziness that we already explained, and then two, I was just confused as shit. I'm enjoying myself, but I didn't know why.
mhm.
Oh man, this was definitely one of those. And like Mick was saying, it's not for everybody, but for those that are like really listening to this and still listening to this and watching or whatever, whether it's now or in the future, yeah, watch this movie. It's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you to at least check out. You know what I mean? It's for you to at least check out. It's for those if you're not scared to go. Well, here I'll say this first: if you enjoy foreign horror, one, but two, if you're not scared to go in just that weird section,
Mhm.
yeah, because that's another level. You have to enjoy foreign horror first, and to go in there weird. It's a different level. It's a different culture of weird than ours.
Yeah. Well, I will say, it's not for everybody, but when you watch the Mr. Pretty Tony cut of the film, in that dub, it will be for everybody. So trust me.
I would love to hear more in depth exactly what that ended up being at some point.
Yes,
Mr. Pretty Tony.
Mr. Pretty Tony. That's why I ended up calling. I didn't know the main character's name, so that's why I ended up calling.
I love
him.
Dolph
Called him Mr. Pretty
B.
Tony.
I'm assuming it was like Shang
And his hair was
Brothers
just
or
like
Shang
blown in the
Brothers or
wind in some
something.
shots too. And shit. He looked pretty.
And then
Shaw
there's a
Brothers.
question-
Shaw Brothers, that's right.
I think
Yeah,
this
I'm
was for you.
surprised. I'm surprised they never got in trouble for using the Warner Brothers shield.
What are they going to do? Go into China and tell them to stop?
They're Warner Brothers. They
Mhm.
can't.
Fucking go to war with China and tell them to stop. Get out. They are Warner Brothers, exactly. They can't even get a Batgirl movie right. They're not going to go and tell China to stop, especially when the Shaw Brothers has put out tons more movies that are just as good. No,
What
And
a
that's
Shaw
why
Brothers. What
almost
a
every Shaw Brothers film, especially the smaller ones,
yeah.
when you watch it, there are full-on parts of other movies from around the world's soundtrack just thrown in because Shaw
Oh.
Brothers didn't give a shit.
Okay.
It's crazy to think that somebody or executive said, yes, green light this, let's put this out. Yet somebody from Warner said, nope. So that
But no, yeah, that's a.
Well,
Well, the
especially
Warner's gonna be
these
hearing
that
it.
were more marketed for home video
Yeah.
and such, you'll hear a lot of, not even recycled, just repurposed music from major Hollywood films because, another great thing about movies like Boxer's Omen in the Shaw canon is they were pretty damn small budget films.
Yeah.
And so for basically maybe a B to C film for Shaw, you can imagine what that budget would have been like. So and it's hard to you'd ask about, is there another movie?
Yeah.
So if you like this
I wanna
and you'd
keep it
actually
exploring.
like to watch another one or continue the saga,
Yeah.
Black Magic and Black Magic 2,
Mhm.
which are not by this director, are pivotal in setting the tone of Shaw horror movies.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good. Yeah. No.
Can anybody answer Chad's question? He's about a movie you don't know the title.
What's that?
Chad had a thing.
They're doing demons
So
on
what's the one
Tuesday.
that-
I'm doing it. Okay. I'll
What
be there.
movie did they have a belt and it controls the dead? He
What's that
thinks
again?
a movie where there's a bell that controls the dead. He said there's 2 sequels.
Oh God, that sounds so familiar.
I don't know, but I'm gonna be on Chadman's Damani episode.
I think
Shit.
he said it was a Shaw Brothers. I think that's what he was talking
Yeah.
related to.
Oh, you're talking about
talk
the jumping vampire films.
No, not that one.
No?
I have no idea. I'm kidding.
They had the bell. And they
So
froze dead.
you have Mr. Vampire, and you have its multiple sequels. The bell is used just in this movie. Did they also, as the creatures jumped, you put like a piece of paper with writing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Mr. or Encounters of the Spooky Kind is the best of the Sammo Hung vampire comedies. But there's also a Doctor Vampire.
Turn
So if you
around
enjoy
and find
that,
those DVDs for us right now.
Yeah.
No, you have them.
Of course he does.
Show us the poster so that way
he
they
went
know.
right to it.
Okay, well, I'll go to these because they're the most iconic. Sammo Hung, Encounters of the Spooky Kind, which was definitely influenced more by a cinema of like Jackie Chan with more humor. And then the amazing Mr. Vampire, which is probably the one you're thinking of, which spawned at least 4 Mr. Vampire sequels. So
Listen, all I'm saying, Chad,
That
man,
is silly.
you're
I
welcome.
have a stack
We
of
literally
horror ones
said-
I picked out anyway.
Every time you say Mr. Vampire, I'm picturing the Count from Sesame Street
Why?
have his own little spinoff. It's called Mr. Vampire.
Now your turn.
Jumping
Someone name a
crazy
horror
vampire.
movie. I bet you I have it right here. Go ahead, name any horror movie.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. Demon
Mississippi
Edition.
Burning.
I have
That's a good
I have
one.
none of
That
those.
is a
I was
horror
lying.
movie.
It's a very short.
Hills
one.
Have Eyes, the original, 1970.
Okay. Potato
Malcolm X.
salad. Potato salad with pumpkin spice. You got that back there?
Yes.
'Cause that really bothered me.
Yeah.
The Help. You got that? You got the Help?
I just happened to be sitting by Eureka, my Eureka releases, and
Rear
they just happened
Window.
to be.
Got that one,
I'm
man?
kidding, Trevor. Just busting.
What lies beneath?
Not even busting your balls. I'm busting there.
Hey, you got Rear Window?
I do. I don't have like these are just my Blu-rays.
Weed Wolf.
My DVDs are in cases because I moved around a lot, so I just put them all. I took them out of their boxes and put them in cases.
What about that one horror movie with Matthew McConaughey? It's in the 90s.
Reality or no? Wait, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The
No.
Next Generation?
He made that horror movie after it had Kiefer Sutherland in it. He was in the Klan and Samuel L. Jackson.
What are you
that
talking
one
about?
horror
You
movie.
mean that historical documentary? Time to Kill.
Time to Kill. Yeah, that horror movie. That's it right there.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
We call that realism.
I haven't seen
horror.
that in a long ass time.
That's a good
Yes,
movie.
they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I got a chance to meet your brother, Sturdy. Johnny, you're awesome.
See this? He is. He's
Johnny
he's a
is
good
not
guy.
his brother.
I'm his
Johnny is
cousin.
my brother.
Cousin.
Cousin.
They're
Okay, I'm
cousins.
sorry. I knew you guys were related, but I wasn't sure how.
James
my
is his
nephew.
brother.
Yeah, James.
Hello, James.
That's fine.
Johnny and I like to do karate in the garage.
That's true.
Naked.
Yeah.
No. We always have our.
Oh, like Die Hard 2 style? Yeah, you're right.
It's the sumo diapers.
and he's naked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, I heard the craziest shit. Well, not the craziest, but I was watching I was some Pittsburgh Steelers players.
Mhm.
This dude. So I guess they had just got drafted or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And the one dude didn't know he was sharing a room with the other dude, so he was in his room doing ab workouts naked.
Oh. That's how
Yo,
like some Antonio
yo,
Brown shit.
He was like, it wasn't him.
Was it?
It was like Taylor. He was like, it was like Taylor. Troy Polamalu was the one that walked in the room. So he's like, he heard the door click. He's like, I just kept working out. He said, Troy Polamalu walked in and was like, could you put some clothes on? He was like, yeah, when I'm doing my workout.
Wait. Which player was this?
It was Ike Taylor was the one
Taylor.
working out, and Polamalu was the one that walked in.
So
And they had to
Polamalu
get
walked
dressed.
in and he didn't think a snake was attacking him.
And he was like, can you put some clothes on? He said, yes, after my workout. Like, that's some wild
Used
ass
to that
shit.
from the island. They're
He
used
just
to
kept
that from
staring.
the Hawaii. Random wildlife.
Man.
Holy shit.
He was doing an ab workout. First, if I walked in, he's naked. I'm thinking he's trying to suck his own dick.
He's just doing crunch.
He just kept on looking. I told him to stop. And
But that's some crazy shit.
I'm trying to figure out how they did the eel effect in this movie.
So that was the ill, right?
because it
Same way they
looked
And he threw up.
really a lot like it came out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
So,
expect a
you know,
lot of the
that-
faces were
It
prosthetic.
was one of his first movies, so you know.
I thought it was a snake. Like I couldn't figure out what the hell that thing was. I'm like eel, snake, fish. I
I don't
named
know
like
if it
about
was
10
like
different
crunched
animals.
up in his mouth or if he just had no gag reflex.
Same thing with the women out of her vagina. Fuck, what were they, slugs?
Yeah.
Before his movie career.
Oh, you
he
mean the
was hard
fuzzy little
swallowing.
things at the end?
Yeah, the
Oh,
beautiful
they're
thing.
just so cute.
That's called a clitoris, James. Jeez.
Damn.
God.
When was the
I
last
thought it
time you
didn't
saw a
exist.
clitoris that looked
I
like it was from the
know what it
Muppet
looks like
Show?
now.
What are you doing? I'm a queen.
Oh my gosh! Hey, it would fit with this fucking movie though, Johnny. It would fit with
Yeah.
this
This is
movie.
Elmo, the female genitalia.
Oh my gosh, that shit is so fucking funny. That
That's
shit.
another thing confused me towards the end. The fucking witch doctor dies.
Yeah.
But it's like they're resurrecting, and then he's a woman now. Like the main villain of the demon thing was at the end of last fight. It was a fucking woman.
Well, he
I don't
worked
know
on
what the fuck
He
resurrecting
had
her.
to fight
That was his whole
sins,
point.
basically, is what I gathered from that. Didn't they set up his girlfriend as the one that he was going to have to battle? Isn't that what that whole thing was?
Can we explain this first 10 minutes real
Can
quick?
you explain
though?
this fucking movie to me? Because
I'm lost.
didn't they take the girlfriend and like remake her or something?
Yeah.
All watch the same movie, or
Well,
did
I
we all
mean,
come from different timelines?
No, it's
It
They had a
wasn't his
weird-
girlfriend, right?
They had a weird relationship, man. That's why I thought he was dead. They had a weird relationship because, like he went really crazy once he saw that titty.
Well,
After he
I-
got jumped. That's an aggressive way.
I
There was no
mean-
build. There was no build up to it. There was no romance.
But,
He was just
all
like,
right, hold up,
"You get shit done."
Johnny. Does there have to be build up to a
okay.
titty being out that you're allowed to have some fun with?
You gotta have
You
some
don't-
build. You gotta make it feel special for her, dog. You can't just be like,
Like, oh, yank her
"Get your
over.
ass over there by the window."
What if that's what you wanted?
Different culture, very
What-
disciplined and controlled during the day and in the business dealings, and then at night when he wants his woman, he just takes it.
Yeah, I was just like, damn. There's like, you ain't taking her dinner first. You ain't even ask her about her day. She was taking her
No.
pantyhose off.
He
He
seen
just,
a titty. And
Ouch,
he went
he saw the
straight
titty, he
up
was
fucking
on.
horn dog. He act like the first time you seen a titty.
Listen, man. Every time you see a titty, it should be the first time you see a titty.
He almost died.
she
he was
was there
waterboarded and
for
drowned.
the sole character element of him screwing stuff up because he screwed somebody. That's about as much depth as there is. In
I'm
that
just going to
He
say
ain't
the
have
Buddhist
dick
monks
with
are not very forgiving people.
No, they're
no,
not.
not at all.
Oh, they're not.
Well, they had a very particular set of rules, and he broke his rules. Okay?
Yeah. You have to follow the rules.
Yeah, but in
No.
fairness, I think that I
No,
thought he wasn't going back.
No, it's true. He did. He thought he beat them.
He was supposed to just win the fight and everything should be good.
That's why when he did win the fight so quickly, he was getting his ass kicked by Bolo from Bloodsport. Yeah, he was kicking his ass, and then I came back real fast, and then like the fight was over, and I'm like, "There's still a half hour left in this movie." I'm like, "What are we doing now?"
As he runs out almost like in a silent comedy.
I know.
Yeah.
At one point,
He had to get his shot off.
assumed that this was just two movies that were kind of like cut together.
Mm-mm.
It's starting to say
I felt like that. I felt like it was 3 movies cut together. but yeah.
No, this was well, Wan Che Hong also developed the story. I don't remember the name of the writer, but consistent collaborator with Wai Che Hong. And like I said before, Wai Che Hong very much researched his films, and even though there's so much lunacy, there's a certain amount of mythology, folklore, Buddhism that's in the mix, and in the mix that it has some element of meaning. But you know, it's just amazing that this movie actually was put on paper somewhere.
Yeah.
It really is hard to believe. You know,
It's hard to understand. I want to know
Well,
what
yeah,
like
I
everybody
mean,
who worked on it
it's
said
just, you
when they
know,
read this script.
I wish there was a fun, exciting story that like everybody was so high on drugs, but no. it was a very like typical fast-paced set for Shaw. It's just the director. It was kind of a maverick, and
He's a wild boy.
yeah, well, he understood. He'd been quoted many times about his fantasy and horror films. That he knew that the only way to really be noticed was to understand that you were there for spectacle, and this film, screams sensory spectacle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it screams something.
Also, a cool little thing that about this two cool things about this director. Okay, so in the late '80s, he retired, and he moved to New York, and he ran a pizza parlor until the day he died.
Wow.
He had a
That's just said on
son.
Wiki. I did. Yep.
Yeah, he had a son that eventually went into producing films. I'm going to shorten his name because I want to. Beaver Hung, who eventually went on to, yes, I just said Beaver Hung. Yes, I got that out of the way.
Can you tell what's the name again?
The Meg. Yeah. So, this is, it's a filmmaking family. So, but yeah, the director of this film died making pizzas in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah. You said he owned a restaurant, right? I don't want everybody to think that he got a job as a
Hopefully the
pizza.
pizza's
No,
better
he
than
owned
you.
it.
He owned, yeah.
a
He
pizza
ain't get a job
place,
at Pizza Hut and shit. And yeah.
Yeah.
That was his shit.
It was his. It was a typical kind of New York. Go in, you buy into a restaurant concept, and you just, do New York style pizza.
Because that would have been some depressing shit where he just like, no, he was a big shot director in Hong Kong and he came here and he got a job at Domino's and just worked there until he died.
Usually you're delivering pizzas until you make it, not
Yeah.
not owning the pizzeria till you make it.
Go from the Boxer's Omen to
Yeah.
working the back line at Little Caesars.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be somebody.
Listen, I would quit this and own my own pizza place. Honestly,
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm over it. I get it. Sometimes you're burnt out and you're like, hey,
So I'm glad he owned it.
pizza.
That's all I'm saying. I'm glad he owned it. It wasn't like
Yeah.
some depressing shit where
Yeah, I get that. That's cool though. That's pretty cool though. It's interesting.
yeah.
Mick, did you eat at his pizza spot?
What was his pizza spot?
I don't know those details, but I'm assuming it was in Chinatown.
Yes, I did not.
And I'm assuming
That'd
that
be
he
cool.
potentially
Yeah, I
was
had the
paying
beef
it
and
off
broccoli
till the day
slice,
he
and I
died.
had the chicken and dumpling slice.
I would eat Chinese food.
I
on pizza.
honestly, I would eat
Made
that.
in New
Yeah.
York City. And the
Yeah.
fact that you're saying this with that fucking hat on, you piece of god. No.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen. In his
I've had
defense,
taco
the Ninja
pizza,
Tur-
Mexican pizza. I've had
The
fucking
nin- and
burger pizza. I don't
in
give
his
a shit.
defense, though, in the
want
cartoons, the
Planet
Ninja
Egg roll
Turtles
pizza.
ate some wild ass pizzas.
They did some.
I did
actual
that, but I had General
Yeah,
Tso's on
dude.
pizza.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, General Tso on a pizza.
Well, because there was leftover General Tso's and where he had pizza, so I was like, I was eating a General Tso's. I ate a bite. I was like, what does this taste like? Because I wanted to know what the pizza tastes like in the
Oh, you
sauce.
got experimental. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
no, it tasted good. I was like, oh shit! So I just put the chicken on the pizza.
I just thought she lost a bet or
that
something.
night. That pen was hitting that night.
Okay. Your culinary choice is almost as gross as parts of Boxer's Omen.
You don't like
Might be
General
gross.
Tso's?
And I
You
say
might-
that
you
in
might
the
have
best
topped it.
possible way.
You don't like General Tso's? I think that's how you pronounce it.
I mean, General Tso's on a
So-
pizza, especially if they're cold.
Oh, it was
I mean-
cold, James.
Huh? No,
Or
it
was
was
it warmed up?
No. We got the pizza that night because I had that out.
Oh,
I was like, I'm sitting there. We ordered a pizza, and I'm like munching on the General Tso's. The pizza came, and I still had some General Tso's I was going to put in the fridge. But then I looked at it. I got curious.
Okay.
Wow,
okay.
boy, James.
Okay, I was curious how the
Wow.
General Tso's eventually made it to
I see
the pizza and then to your mouth. So thank you.
You're a
that. I
wild
would
boy.
if they're both hot, I'll try it. But if they're both cold, you're a diabolical animal. You're a deviant.
Oh, I'll do it if they're both cold. If I like it hot, I like it cold.
Nah, not me.
Well,
That's
I
what
mean,
she
both
said.
are staples of like hangover morning food, but never thought about mixing them together.
I knew a
Yeah,
dude. I knew a dude who
better than
would order
putting
Chinese
mayonnaise
food
on
in
it.
college, and he would get one of those big silver bowls, and just dump all the food in there, mix it up, and then just eat it like that. And if he got, if he wasn't hungry anymore, he would just seal it and put it in the fridge.
Make everything he ordered.
Everything he ordered from Chinese.
Oh yeah, different sauces clashing. Damn,
I liked it.
Nice.
Yo, I'll try it. I'm sure I'll like it too.
Nice.
It's wild.
I haven't ate Chinese food in 15 years now.
God
Really?
damn.
MSG.
Yeah. No, I just it was just undercooked and I had like really bad diarrhea.
So you're afraid to go back? I think that happened
Yeah.
to Aaron.
I'm afraid to get
Yeah,
back. I'm
listen,
afraid to get back.
Listen,
Association.
I stopped eating Chinese food for years too, because every time I eat it, I'd get sick. I'm like, yo, listen. But so I went to start. Then my wife brought this other
the pattern? They're trying to get rid of the blacks. No,
Wow.
or the third of it.
So this is the plan the whole time. So I pivoted to Japanese food though. So I pivoted to sushi.
I pivoted to a better Chinese spot. But then I also I pick, as far as the fast, I guess you call it like a fast food Chinese spot. But then I also go to another spot that's like real good ass fucking food.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try some hot pot though. That's next.
No, I don't like soup.
I used to eat eel. Eel used to be my favorite dish.
Oh,
Eel is awesome.
I like sushi.
Because of rush hour.
The eel sauce is so
For the
fucking
rush hour.
Yeah, because of rush hour, I started like eating eel. Because Chris Tucker liked it, when I was a kid. And then I had it, and I'm like, this is pretty good. And then ever since then, since 1998, all eel.
There you go.
I've had trouble eating octopus since seeing Old Boy.
Yeah, I would too. That's a gross scene.
The textures are so nasty. It's like chewing on fucking like a rubber toy.
But it's like alive, like and Old Boy was
consumes
live.
a-
Yeah.
That right there is like people that can do that. That's impressive to me. Would I try that? Hell no.
No, I like mine fried.
I can't
Like mine dead and fried.
I don't want to play into a thing that's alive. I don't want to kill the fucking thing like that.
Camel hump.
Ah, you got it, Chad. Yep, camel hump.
Camel hump.
Camel.
Oh man, damn, Chad, it's some greasy shit.
Yeah.
Love that freaking movie. Oh,
Yeah, but real quick, gamer, we've been on these shows together, and I think we keep trying to get a really distinct reaction out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see how these next couple films go, but I think Mick, it might be time to wheel out the big guns,
Oh boy.
Shit.
like Pasolini, at some point,
Okay.
and see how he reacts. So
I think
I
you're.
just wanted to say that because I'm intrigued to crack.
You got to remember,
Gamer.
I came back and I was trying to make sure I was behaving myself
Mm.
because I was just reintroducing myself in the mix. So there was quite a few of the movies at the beginning that I really wanted to tell you how much I really fucking hated them.
I think you got to remember though, like when it comes to Chris, if you don't mind me saying this, because I think I've come
I
to
don't know what
understand
you're
your
saying.
tastes, in movies and stuff. Like when it comes to Chris, he likes only bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding, of course. He
worst
just
of the
doesn't watch
worst.
any of them.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not really
I
into
avoid
a horror person.
I'm like, hey, as humans, we're innately given this ability to avoid certain things that cause us discomfort or, annoyance or aggravation and pain. So I tend to use that. And
Unless
when I find movies that don't
I
seem
get it.
interesting or I don't like them, I'm like, I'm not even going to bother. Like sometimes I know I missed some great movies probably because I'm judging a book by its cover. But I don't know what I'm missing, so my life keeps moving, and I'm happy.
So you don't even know the
I would
content
say
of the character.
What's one of your
It's
favorite
like if I never
movies?
would have smoked a joint ever, I would have never known how good weed was, so I never would have missed it. You know what I mean?
Something I never ask you is what's right off the top of your head. Don't think too much. But what's one of your favorite movies of all times? Like what would you give a 10?
It's tough. It depends on what era you want to talk about. You talking about action movies?
Whatever pops in your head.
I always bring up Pirates of the Caribbean because I can watch them over and over and over and over and over again. I can watch anything like that. You know what I mean? I can watch the Fast and Furious movies. I'm one of them weird people that can. I can literally recite the first 3 Fast and Furious movies line for line.
Awesome.
So your pockets ain't empty, kid.
There's your challenge.
And I also like classic movies. Like I'm the one who put on Damn Yankees on the fucking list. and stuff.
By accident.
Yeah.
No, I love Damn Yankees.
So your pockets ain't empty.
Remember, you got to find a weird movie that takes place like Pirates of the Caribbean, like
I
pirates.
put on Reefer
You might
Madness.
like it.
Caribbean. horror Pirates of the Caribbean.
I
Chris?
like Steve.
There have been a couple Dagon movies, but
You tried.
Did you
tried.
say Big Dong?
He didn't say
Dagon.
big dong movies.
not
James.
not Dung movies or not Dong movies.
I love
Dagon,
horror
Lovecraft's character. But
I don't mind thrillers and psychological movies and twists and turns and stuff
Cool.
like that. I don't mind if it's slow, as long as the payoff is worth it and how they deliver it at the end and the development and the build happens where it's like, okay, cool. Like, people hate the movie The Others. I
That's a
love
great
the
film.
movie The Others. I loved
Mhm.
it. As slow as that shit was, I saw it in the theaters
I did
twice.
too.
I love that movie.
That's for you, gamer.
I said it before he told me his movie, so I wasn't offensive.
No, that came out the same
Oh,
weekend as Baby Boy. I didn't see it.
Yeah, the others, I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I do like the Back to the Futures as well. So I guess, there's another bad movie, and Ghostbusters and King
It's a good
Kong.
movie, yeah.
All the bad movies. I love them all.
I mean, I think we all
Not bad.
agree that we love those movies too.
Yeah. They're distinctly comfort films
Not
that
part
remind
two.
us of times in our lives.
Yeah,
I
my
mean-
kind of weird movies that I like are like Grandma's Boy or movies like August Rush. You ever see August
Okay,
Rush?
yeah.
I love that movie with the kid playing the guitar,
Those are good.
spanking on it, and like
Watch one.
What the fuck are those movies?
I've
called?
never
Those are
seen
good,
The Notebook once, and I've never seen Brokeback Mountain. So
That's a good
Same.
indie movie. You never seen Brokeback Mountain?
No. I
You
see
never
a clip
seen-
of
you
it.
to do with
You never seen Mysterio fucking the shit out of the Joker?
No.
was it
All
like
right.
Carl Winslow and Will Smith, or
Mysterio tore that ass up.
Okay.
No, sorry, it was the Joker. It was the Joker who fucked Mysterio. My bad. Joker was on top. So yeah, it was the Joker tearing that ass up.
Yeah, Joker's very top.
Plenty of movies you can make fun of with your unease of being able to see two men kiss. But I'm telling you now, Brokeback Mountain was a nice
It's
love
great.
story.
It's a great
That
movie.
that man.
You want to shit on Ang Lee? Talk about the Hulk.
Mhm.
I like the Hulk.
The original?
I like the Hulk.
Wait, Edward Norton?
Yes.
No, the
yes.
other
No, that's
one.
the second one with Eric Bana.
Oh.
I saw it when I was 13. It came out the right time for me.
Oh God.
Came out the right time for me.
That's one of those defense mechanisms I was talking about. I don't remember that one.
Oh God.
Joker's a
It was
top.
the one with the comic book stuff.
Joker was.
Yes,
intertwined
and it's
in it.
also the one where he fights the giant mutant poodles.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't like to talk about that part, okay? Jeez.
So Johnny
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mick and Trev, do you have an all black cast for this movie here that we just talked about?
Yeah, actually, I had Terrence Howard as the main character, Mr. Pretty Tony. Witch Doctor, I had Cat Williams. The monk,
Man, I gotta shave my hair off.
and for the monk, I had somebody like Bokeem Woodbine.
He's too old.
'Cause he's
You
bald.
gotta have a younger guy.
The monk looked old to me, so I was gonna say
crack. That's not fair.
yeah. So
Idris Elba as the main character and the RZA as the monk, the old one that got poisoned and is in the
who's the witch?
no, the good one, the one that said I need to talk to you.
Y'all aren't gonna be happy about this with me, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
Johnny, who is the actress in Straw who played the detective, the female detective?
Oh, Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. I could not think of her name at the
Oh,
moment.
she is.
I would put her in this as the girlfriend who comes back at the end as the lady.
See, I had
best friend.
Taraji as that role because Terrence Howard was going to be Pretty Tony.
Well, I'm going younger though. So I kind of dig. What's his name from? What's that show on FX?
Damson Idris.
Snowfall.
Damson Idris. Yeah.
Yeah.
The main
I
character?
would put
Yeah.
him as the brother through
Okay.
this. Kato, is that his
Okay.
name in this? Kato.
I don't know the names. I called him Freddy.
I would get as his mentor. It's self-serving in this, but Michael Jai White.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No love for Wesley. Jeez.
I'm not done. as the Bolo character, because that's what I'm going to call him, because I assume this is Bolo before he became Bolo at the Kumatai.
Yep.
I'm going to say...
Debo.
Faison Love.
No. Yeah, come on. You got to go younger. You know what? I kind of like what's his name? He's the new Green Lantern now, Aaron Pierre.
Oh, Aaron Pierre.
I kind of like that.
The man
now
with
as
the
the
slow
old
hands the whole
dude,
time?
as the old demon that he's fighting, I might make it more serious,
Morgan Freeman.
and then maybe put like people gravitas actors who are real martial, like a Wesley Snipes or something like that, to really kind of become more of trials for him.
Okay.
And I would have to think about the rest of the actors, but that's who I have for right now, who I'm thinking about and I like. And I'm trying to match up sizes.
Oh,
The kid from Snowfall and the dude from Lanterns, like he's a little bit bigger, so like it would kind of still be more of a feat to fight, you know?
How you know who's bigger, Mick?
Because I've seen.
You
them
can look at
both.
Aaron Pierre. If you've seen Rebel Ridge, he's much bigger than.
They've all stopped at Ohio
Anthony.
Marmacher.
My only problem with Rebel Ridge is, like, to me, Aaron Pierre is just too slow when it comes to hand to hand.
Well, I mean,
He's just
any
too
actor
slow.
can train.
Yeah.
You know who I would make the old dude in my all black cast?
Louis Gossett Jr.
I mean,
I
I would have
gonna-
put Louis Gossett Jr. in any of my movies, but don't get mad. But Jean-Claude Van Damme, because this movie was so close
your
to
one.
like 3 different Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and I feel like you got to throw him in there.
Yeah, that's your one. I remember that's a rule. You get
Jean-Claude
the
Van
one
Damme was a
non-black.
huge lover of Hong Kong cinema. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Ringo Lam and John Woo would have never broken the United States if Jean-Claude Van Damme did not get a 3-picture deal that said he got to pick the directors.
Okay.
So, you know, I know there's this great love for Jean, but I also think he's also very, very important because he used his star power to really connect a lot of people to a whole new realm of cinema.
So are you saying, Trevor, that if it wasn't for Jean-Claude Van Damme, my favorite action movie of all time, Face Off, would have never happened?
Yeah.
Could potentially, yeah.
If you think about it, No Retreat, No Surrender came out the same year as The Karate Kid. One just did much well, because it's a better movie, but one did substantially better. But Jean-Claude Van Damme has always been in the forefront of in the 80s of martial arts cinema, maybe not American mainstream, because it was after he got fired on Predator in 87 where things started to pick up. But if you look at the beginning of this movie, even the first tale, look at Kickboxer. It's the same fucking thing in Thailand, fighting a corrupt kickboxer, a
And he
Muay Thai
made time
fighter.
cop.
Yeah, that's why when he fights him at the end, I thought, oh, this is it. He's done after this. Nope, I didn't see Jean-Claude Van Damme go through this in Kickboxer.
He didn't.
Yeah,
That's,
go
on
have
the,
another
that's the
battle.
director's cut.
He didn't fly to Kathmandu and fight his girlfriend with vagina slugs. I cannot overemphasize that enough for people watching or listening. To
Yeah.
this, so there are
Van
vaginas.
Damme probably did that plenty of times when he was high on coke.
It's a true story.
Spin this wizzy.
Been busy.
Ooh, awesome.
I'm about to say,
Spin
I'm
the
about to
Lizzie.
go play some arcade.
That's right. That's right. That's right, Chad. Billy Blanks was an action hero
He was in a lot of
before he did
Yeah.
Tybo.
movies.
I didn't know that. I thought he's just a Taibo guy.
Yeah, he had a
Watch
he had
Showdown.
a-
Career.
Watch Showdown, which is basically the Karate Kid but with Billy Blanks
Ah,
and like a 25-year-old Italian kid.
A 25-year-old Italian kid.
So you mean
Yeah.
Never Back Down?
Never Back Down's a ripoff of Showdown. I'm dead serious. Go watch it. And I was in Never Back Down. You hush.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, man.
I was an extra. They shot that at my college.
Baskin.
Oh, Baskin.
Oh, we got no one.
31
That's a blank
flavors.
space.
31 flavors of Baskin.
Ooh.
Oh, that's that Baskin. That's that blank.
Nice. This is a
intro.
Turkish film.
It's gonna be
Turkish?
Foreskin.
Yes.
Is that a succubus? What the fuck is that on the cover?
Baskin.
It's
I'll pull up
a
the-
very gory Turkish cult-esque film.
So you're saying
It's
Okay.
very
not-
hard to really put in a category, but it is. If you are a gore fan, this is a viscerally quite alright.
So you almost say that you can almost say that it's delightful. You got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
He just had to.
no, but it's the ones that I've thrown at you, Sturdy, are pretty extreme films, and this is one of those.
Damn.
It's awesome. It's a really fun, screwed up. Yeah,
Now that's next Thursday or Tuesday's movie.
This is Tuesday's movie.
Okay.
And it better be subtitles.
I think there's a dub of this one too.
That's the movie right there, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Christ.
Go to hell.
I feel like I've seen this.
Why did that look like a fallopian tube?
it does.
I just
So
watched a movie where they had everything look like a fallopian tube, and
What the hell is Tay-Mac?
you get mad.
I don't know what Haymark is.
Oh, that's a Billy Blank movie, I think.
Kind of sad. Nobody said what? Why? He was in one movie which we love, but I would put Jules McRae in before. I'm getting showing up for my movie for going back in time.
got the glow.
Tamak was great
Oh,
in that
oh
movie.
shit, Tay-Mac. Okay. I thought he was saying a movie. Okay, yeah, you're right. Last Dragon.
Got the glow.
He's supposed to be in a remake.
Oh God.
They're doing it. Don't tell me that, Johnny.
I was
Yeah,
watching.
Well, yeah, Anthony Mackie's trying to get that off the ground.
Oh, I love Anthony Mackie. Don't get me wrong, and I think he would be good in a movie if there's a remake. But like, don't do it. Like, just don't do it. Just
Because I think,
buy the rights to the film and then just take it on tour.
because I
That's
think
where we watch it.
I think Anthony's pitch was more like a sequel where he was going to be the little kid as an adult, and they were going to recast Sho'nuff with Samuel Jackson. Which I'm like, I don't like that choice. I would have gone with Deion Cole from Blackish because he looks kind of like the actor. I would have gone with him if you're going to bring Sho'nuff back.
He does. I would hire Michael J. White.
Yeah, you want somebody who can fight. I want somebody who
I want
looks
somebody
like
to fight. I want somebody who can fight. I want
Yeah, but
somebody who's good, and I want somebody who can be menacing while fighting.
Well, Michael J. White could be his double.
Why didn't you just have him take over the role? Like, I like Anthony Mackie. If he is making this movie, I'm fine with him playing that part. But don't make it. That's all I'm saying. Don't make it. I don't want it.
Make some
Leave it alone.
producer or
I don't want the
writer try-
Rock to make Big Trouble in Little China 2. I don't want any of it.
I
Give
mean, he
me
can
Old
remake.
Man Jack. And if you can't make...
He can remake Big Trouble in Little China. I don't really like that one.
All right.
That's my least favorite Carpenter.
I'm out of here. I gotta go. People know.
Tech 9.
Showing up just needs to be like 8 inches taller.
I need to
You
go
got
to
that
bed
glow.
because I'm clearly in a dreamlike state, like Kato was.
you let Waka Flocka with the one eye do it.
Yeah, I think
It's
that
going to be highest to lowest, but the Last Dragon. They're going to be
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
across from each other. One of them's rapping while the other one's just staring fucking weirdly.
I think Mackie should remake Action Jackson before he remakes Last.
I would take that.
Oh, that'd be
100%
awesome.
take that. Do it. Do it. It would be
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a shame that movie wasn't a franchise. I love Action Jackson.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
You know what would be a good Last Dragon, though? All right.
the original.
Now you got me doing it. Now you got me doing it. Is if you make what's his name, Sam Robertson
Yeah,
from Detroiters, you make him the little brother who has to come back after to become a kung fu master to save his town,
oh, yeah,
or you
that would be
make
good.
him action.
So you go
Jackson.
comedic with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
where
over
you
it.
get-
I don't want you to try to make a film that is as good as these films because it's not going to work.
and that's where you can get Deion Cole to be Sho'nuff because he looks just like Julius Curry. So
I
there
know
you go.
that.
Bruce Leroy.
There you go.
It would be a Leroy.
I love that movie.
Bruce Leroy catches
love that
bullets
movie,
with his teeth.
I was just watching 227 with him the other day. He's on that show.
He went to my mama's church, actually, Julius Curry, because she's from Chicago. Yeah.
I liked him. He was also in with Bruce
R.I.P.
Campbell in Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah. Good actor. Chicago got good actors.
That's true.
Hmm.
And Jersey.
Yeah.
Those great movie stars.
But you know what? Cleveland has Halle Berry, and she's an Academy Award winner, and that's enough for me.
Jack Nicholson's from Jersey.
Cleveland ain't got shit. They all left.
We got Halle Berry.
Cleveland ain't got shit. Brooklyn ain't got shit. They all left. All they got is still ODB, Redman, and fucking Jordan.
This
They
guy.
got the Nets.
Yeah, you took the Nets from us. Shut up.
And y'all got Miles Morales.
I love Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And y'all got him.
We got Miles Morales.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
see, you got the Nets and Miles Morales. So there you go.
Just taking over. And you left. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you left too? Damn, man.
You're pitching about everybody leaving.
Yeah.
How you gonna
Oh,
leave
I'm-
BK to Bronx? Fucking with you.
Oh, God.
Where you from, Chris? You mean like where I call home currently? Or like what you mean? Because home is wherever I'm still breathing.
Hoboken.
Wherever the sun still shines upon my golden skin. That's home.
Nice.
I'm actually supposed to go to Red Bank so I can go to Kevin Smith's movie theater soon.
I'll go with you, Johnny.
Yeah, I want to check that out.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He has a podcast studio where also over there by
Where the Clerks building was.
Yeah.
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 Fix Up.
He does the intro for one of my favorite growers on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Who, Kevin Smith?
Yeah, from the basement grow or something like that. It's called the
Nice.
channel. He does the intro for the video.
Nice.
That means you got to go to both, Johnny.
Was podcast studio in the movie theater?
Yeah. Mick will take you. He knows where it is.
Shit, if I'm gonna do that.
He
then-
loves Batman.
Well then, Mick, we got to be the race swap Jay and Silent Bob. So you know what you got to do.
Bring up,
Wait,
bring
well,
up Batman item.
I don't think I'm race swapping anybody.
Oh yeah, Teddy. Well, no, yeah.
You see what I mean, Mick? You just get mixed in that much.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second. Am I?
I like how you pause for a second. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That'd be a dope podcast. Mick and Silent Bob, the Jersey Boys. Mick Manhattan and Silent Bob, the Jersey Boys.
Yep.
Down. Let's do
I feel
it.
like
From across the river.
I feel like it's Mick and Kevin Smith. They're singing songs from Jersey Boys. What you just pitched.
Hmm.
So they're like, Sherry.
I feel like Kevin Smith and I would be good
fun of
friends.
4 seasons.
I feel like if I really got in with him and we talked and we had a good conversation, we'd be friends. I don't feel like he'd be friendly
Yeah.
to get to that point, though. I think he is a friendly person with people he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, if he don't know you, you're never getting in.
That's kind of how it is and should be, I guess,
I
right?
only met the man one time in my life, and that was at the Chicago Comic Con.
Nice. I met him
Oh, wow.
in
That's awesome.
Florida at he did an evening with Kevin Smith. It was sponsored by our
Yep.
school, but it wasn't at our school. We had to go somewhere else. He was there for like 9 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, he just answered everyone's questions. He went all
That's
in.
dope.
He seems
To
like
this
a
day,
really
to this day, I say the best comedy special I seen. One of the best was the evening with Kevin Smith. Because
Nice.
regardless of what he says, that's a stand-up hour.
Dude.
It is not a Q&A. It's a stand-up. And you have Q&A after.
Dude. The second one I think I liked more than the first one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wrap this one on up,
Wrap
gentlemen,
it up, B.
and we're gonna get the hell on out of here.
I'm about to go play some Mario Kart in the arcades.
There you go.
Oh, they got
Links
arcade?
are in the description.
Busters.
Oh, word?
And yeah, I had a good time. We'll be back Tuesday, and I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.